guys, Yard Mama back, finally in my yard for another video. If you've been watching my videos this season, you've been seeing where I've been on a quest to prove to you that you can have a beautiful lawn organically. And I'm going to continue that quest and hopefully drop another video this week. But I want to kind of veer off the path just real quick to show you. Also, not only can you have a beautiful yard organically, you can have a beautiful yard without having, or in my case I have, but I just don't utilize, power tools. Okay, so what I want to show you, this is all I use in my yard right here. Even though in my garage I have steel industrial weed eater, edgers, all that kind of stuff. I have a self-propelled lawnmower that's in perfect condition, but I just kind of gave all that up for various reasons. I won't go into all that right now. I have a tendency to ramble, and I'm trying to work on that. Okay, so I want to start with this right here. My biggest purchase, now this is a Fiskars. If you've seen some of my other videos, you may have seen me. I've shown this to you before. This is a Fiskars 18-inch real manual mower, okay? This is not for everybody. Like Alan Hayden, the lawn care nut, said, 1% of Americans use one of these, and I'm in that 1%. I won't go into the reasons. I had to do a yard renovation where I couldn't have. I was doing seed, sod, and all that kind of stuff. I did a video on that, where it just was not conducive to have my yard guy come out. Because if you know centipede, I have centipede grass, but this video alludes to pretty much any grass. It's not just specific to centipede. But it takes 28 days to germinate, for the seeds to germinate. I couldn't mow, so I said, I got to do something, so this is what I did. I found this on the Fiskars website like 2 years ago. I paid like $250, but look, you can get these. I've seen these on Craigslist for 50 bucks. A lot of people get these. They realize it's not for them. They sell them. So there's a lot of advantage to having this. If you're a person like me, I like to be out in my yard. I like to exercise. In fact, it's probably the only exercise I do get, exercise. In the summer, I'm not too good about going to the gym. So anyway, this is really good exercise. Now, this isn't, like I said before, this isn't your grandpa's real mower. This is lightweight. It's pretty wide for a real mower. It's 18 inches. It's got height adjustment right here. You can up between 1 and 4 inches. So that's kind of, like I say, that's kind of new. It's got a beautiful cut max. If you can show them my grass. My grass is not, I've been out of town for the most part of 2 weeks. So my grass is not in great shape at all, but it has, can you see that cut right there? It has a very straight cut. It doesn't just slice into or splice into the grass blades. It cuts like scissors, metal on metal. Gives you, as Alan Hayden says, a beautiful mow that's really hard to compete with. I have a slope on the other side of my yard. That's very dangerous. Even when I used to hire out guys, professionals, they were nervous about this. They told me they were nervous about it. It's pretty, steep slope. This was the answer to that situation. So there's a lot of advantages. Pretty mow is convenient, it's quiet, no sound, barely any sound. So it's great. I'm always out here. I'm gonna have my ear pods. What is that what they call? AirPods? What do you call them? Earbuds, whatever they are.
AirPods.
In my ears. You can come out in the morning. It's never gonna bother your neighbor. You can come out early in the morning, late in the evening, or whatever. There's no sound, so it's quiet. So this to me, this is not going to be for everybody, but that was it. Just jumped on me. But anyway, I love it, and that's probably what I'm going to stay with. Second thing I want to show you is this is Fiskars. I think that's a teacher me. We start out pre-K Fiskars scissors for the little kids, and it's just kind of been a brand I've always liked. This is a spade, a straight in, I guess you call it straight edge spade. I want to show you something. I have a little video snippet that I'll show you in a minute. So what I do just once a year is I bring out my flower bed a little bit more. Now look, I know this, I meant to come back and straighten this out, and I just never did. So I just come out here at the very beginning of the season, spring, and I'll show you my video. I just clean up my edge. I make it a little bit deeper, and I usually bring it out a little bit more every year. So that's just a one-time thing, 25 bucks. You go to a estate sale, probably get one or something similar, may not be straight edged in this length, $2. You're probably not going to go to a estate sale and not see yard tools or garage sale, marketplace or whatever. Okay, so just wanted to show you that. That's like a one-time thing. I mean, once per season. All right, next thing. I have a video snippet of this too. These are, this is Fiskars. I think this is called long-handled shears. First time I had seen one of these, wasn't a Fiskars, but it was on a Martha Stewart video, and she had found, like I was just talking about estate sale, she had found some from an estate sale years ago, and I thought that was the coolest thing. But I couldn't find one, so I searched and searched and searched. I know they had them in England, but this Fiskars was the first one I had found in America, and let me show you how they work. All right, got a snippet of that. We're going to show you the snippet. Okay, the other thing is I want to show you it's adjustable. Okay, hold up. It's been a minute since I used it. Okay, this is how it works, like this. All right, so if I want to cut like this, I can do it like, I can turn it that way. If I want to cut the height right here, just cut like this. So this swivels, I'd say 25 bucks. Again, you go to Marketplace or Craigslist or something, you probably get it 10 bucks. All right, so every time I mow, and I may not mow and do this on the same day, but this is what I use. This instead of an edger or weed eater, instead of a weed eater, this is what I use. Okay, and I've shown you this. If you might have seen my first video I put on here, this is a manual edger, 25, 30 bucks, okay? I got a snippet I'll show you of me edging, but this is what I use instead of the gas power, the battery power, whatever edger. It's fun to use, I think. I just get out here, it gives you a pretty clean edge like this, and that's what I use. The edge looks pretty good. All right, when I have my grass clippings like this, but you have a lot more whenever I mow I actually do it for real and mow my yard. What I use, I don't use a blower, even though I own a steel industrial blower. I use water hose and broom. That's what I use to get, I spray my clippings down to the edge, then I scoop them up. Actually, I have a dustpan I sweep them up in a dustpan, and I put all my grass clippings in my flower bed. I don't waste anything. And I was going to tell you, one thing I forgot to tell you about this, one thing I just now remember, probably forgot to tell you more than one thing, but this will, you can adjust this big plastic part to for the grass clippings to go forward or for them to go backwards. Now to me, I keep it forward so that I keep my feet clean. If you might have seen, or you might see me, I mow barefooted. It's just, I don't like flip-flops, they're slippery. I have them on now because I'm not really doing yard work. But tennis shoes, I've tried boots and everything, and I just prefer bare feet. But one thing I want to tell you about this, if you have a yard that's like got a lot of weeds in it, or you got twigs, leaves, and all that kind of stuff, or it's bumpy, this probably is not going to be the mower for you. This is for someone with a yard like mine that's pretty level, weed-free, not bumpy. I don't have a lot of trees, dropping a lot of stuff. So if you've got a lot of, like I said, stuff that piles up on your yard, debris, this is not going to work well because this doesn't mulch. Okay, this is just, you're going to need this for more of a manicured yard. Okay, I just have my gloves out here because I like, these are some I got off Amazon, bamboo. I don't know what the brand name is. Can't see it right now. Pine tree gloves. I think that's what that says. I always use gloves to protect your hands. All right, real quick, I'll show you. Back up this way, baby. Something I thought was kind of neat. I want to show you real quick. When I talking about weeds, I don't spray anything on broadleaf weeds. I pull them up. Now I have before spot sprayed predominantly. That's why I say I'm predominantly organic. I'm not completely organic. I'm predominantly organic. But 99% of my broadleaf weeds, I hand pull. And what I found, I just like take a little bucket like this around and put them in it. And then you want to dump. You don't want to put this back on your lawn or back in your bed like I did my grass clippings that I get up, like whenever I edge on my, after I do my manual edging, I'll take those clippings and, like I say, dump them like hard to reach places in my flower bed. Something's biting us, I know, Louisiana. But weeds, you want to put them in the trash can. All right, something I want to say real quick is I always keep these little spray bottles. And what I wanted to show you, back up here, baby, is I am notorious for spilling stuff. So this is and I used to be notorious for always buying products and keeping them in my garage, and God knows how many years I've had this collated iron. In fact, like I said, I think I told you in one of my last videos that I have collated liquid iron that they quit making, I want to say like in 2013. But I was bad because I just didn't use it forever. So back up, Matt, I want to show you what I did. I used it on my yard the last 2 seasons because I guess I'm a cheapskate in certain ways, and I kept thinking, I know I paid a lot of money if this is a big gallon of collated iron, and this brand, it was a good brand and it was high concentration, so I just used it, and as Alan Haynes says, sprayed and prayed. So, but it's time to retire that, even though I've got like half a gallon left. So what I do, collated iron, they always tell you don't spill it on the sidewalk, don't spill it on concrete, whatever, because it does stain, it is messy. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you something. What I do is I just put this, I just grab, I have a bunch of, I always keep this little spray bottle, because this is what, if I do have to spray like grassy weeds, I pretty much am going to do it with this, one of these little spray bottles. I've seen the spray cans in one of the videos. I'll do a video alone on bloopers of myself, my things I say wrong. Anyway, I put maybe half and half, collated iron and water, and I am spraying. Let me get this on you, babe. I am spraying this on this, I don't know if this is flagstone, whatever this is. It's a concrete path. And I just think it looks cool, and I'm going to do this on my backyard, on my concrete too. And then on my next video, I'll show you, it kind of turns it like that reddish color. I've done it before, and then it looks cool. I like it. It makes it look more toward, I think the way, when I bought these, they were more they had more of a red tint, and like over the years, they've turned less like concrete, like my regular concrete in my driveway. But this, I think it looks cool on certain concrete. So instead of wasting, I can't stand to waste anything. I'm cheap like that. I use it to stain my concrete, so that's kind of cool. All right, one other thing I'm going to show you. Come over here, Maddie. It's about to get dark. Kind of show my grass. Can you see it? I went today to Lowe's. Now, I bought this. I think this is Russian sage. I bought this today. If you want year-round color in your bed, you got to plant year-round. I want to show you something. That ain't why I'm bringing you up here, but see this plant right here? Zoom in on that. I went to Lowe's today. I forgot to take this one. If you shop at a big box store, and I get plants from everywhere, it's wherever I find them, whichever ones I like. But some of them come from big box stores like Lowe's and Home Depot. I forgot this one, but I picked 3 dead plants, dianthus, I think they were. Look at the lizard. Oh man, did you get him? Anyway, I returned them and got my money back. You have a year guarantee on plants, trees, whatever you buy from Lowe's and Home Depot, and probably other big box stores like that. So I had 3 plants that I returned. You just got to keep your receipt. You don't have to give them a debit card or anything. And I got $25 back. So I keep all my receipts in a Ziploc bag, 2019, whatever, for each year. I'm going to pull this up right here, put it in a big Ziploc bag or Walmart bag or something. Next time I go to Lowe's, I'm going to find my receipt in my Ziploc bag, and I'm going to get my money back. Save money, okay? Then I'm going to plant this one. If it dies, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, wherever. I'm going to pull my receipt out. No questions asked. If it's within a year, they give you your money back. Okay, so I just wanted to do this video real quick. I know it's dark. Sorry, I've just kind of had a crazy day, and so I don't even know if you can see. Can you see me in my yard? Are they going to be able to see it when it's dark? Because it's late. I meant to get out here earlier, I just didn't. But I just kind of want to show you that not only can you have a beautiful yard organically with minimal applications of anything, but you can also have it on a shoestring budget when it comes to tools. I don't use a single power tool. Nothing this entire season that was power touched my yard. This yard is nothing but manual. What you see right here is the only thing that's touched my yard this entire season. And I think it looks just as good, if not better, than any yard that uses top-of-line power tools like I have in my garage. So anyway, just wanted to bring this at you. Now I think I'm gonna try to drop another video like in the next 3 days, continue to tell you what I did, my final applications on organic application for this season, and what continue my little like vlogging what I'm doing on my own yard, and show you how that's going. And next time I promise I'll have better light so you can actually see my yard better in. Okay, so I hope that was your phone, not mine. Okay, all right, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please hit the bell. That gives you notifications on my next video. And whenever I do drop one, I'll be able to show you, and you'll be able to see how you too can have a beautiful yard once you string budget. Thanks, guys.